Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian. Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings, but there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
And the crop of rookies this year is just full of talented players. It's going to be fun to watch them battle for the award.
Well, I tell you, the depth is really impressive when you look at the quality of these rookies, just as you said, Ken. They all will be trying to make their name in the NBA. Your rookie year can say a lot about who you are as a player and what you're made of.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Domantas Sabonis out there with Jonathan and Kuminga. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Big Red in its shooting guard. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, we've got Sarr. Also Yusuf Nurkic out there. Ja Morant is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Tiny in a two-guard. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Zubac. Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Now here's Kuminga, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And here's Reeves outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Bridges outside. Here's Tiny. Pass to Nurkic. Deflected.
Excellent at guarding the rim. When you challenge Zubac like this, he'll make you regret that move.
Kuminga, the pass to Sabonis. Morant against Reeves. Here's Big Red. Can't get it to drop. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Nice shot by Tiny.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Reeves finds Sabonis. Sabonis with a screen on Bridges. Unloads from 13. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Here's Tiny. He's got 5. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And their team free throw shooting stats placed them in the top half of the NBA. Those are solid numbers, but they struggle to nail down true consistency from the line.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. Now here's Reeves. Pass to Zubac.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Cameron Thomas checked in for Brooklyn.
Now checking in for Brooklyn, number 20, Cameron Thomas.
Sabonis, the pass to Big Red. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 5. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Big Red's got his second basket of the night. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Hornets 4th.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Now here's Thomas. Defense right on him. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. We'll grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Shooting 2.
First one falls, and this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role, and that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
And he can't hit the second. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Here's Big Red from the top of the key, and another basket for Charlotte.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-6 run. Reeves, the pass to Big Red. Zubac with a screen on Thomas. Here's Big Red. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Nurkic finds Morant. Now Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. Hornets leading by 12. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Thomas. And in the game with Oklahoma City, he did not play well. The three, counted from distance.
Boy, at the offensive end, Thomas is aggressive and confident.
That's to Big Red. From outside the arc, Zubac. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubac has got his third basket on the night right there.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And let's check in now with Shams Charania, standing by for a special report on some action in the Western Conference.
Thank you, B.A. The news out in Dallas involves the Mavericks' early season personnel changes. They've had their eyes on Anthony Edwards for a while, and somehow they were able to swing this deal. I'm told the team identified Edwards as the alpha type of locker room leader they were missing. They paid the asking price to bring him in. It's a brand new chapter for this franchise. Let the Anthony Edwards era begin.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Hurdle's checked in for Nurkic. Filipowski comes in for Sarr. Jaquez is checked in for Bridges. And it's Pippen in for Morant. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Zubac. Hayes comes in for Sabonis. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuminga. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Reeves. And here's Thomas. Here's Pirtle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nick Claxton.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant, Clark.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Charlotte. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And he's usually thinking score first, but that time Thomas makes the smart pass to the ready shooter.
Outside Porter. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Porter. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Nets trail by 13. Outside Jaquez. Thomas, left side. Up and over Porter. Thomas misses.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
And there it is for him. And the Hornets lead by 15.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Thomas. The 3 is up. The Hornets pull it in.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you, Brian.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Here's Thomas. Half to the basket by Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Claxton. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Big Red, the pass to Porter. Now here's Van Vliet. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it. His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Van Vliet, the pass to Big Red. Claxton against Pirtle. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got his second bucket on the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Thomas. A minute 39 left to play in the first.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Big Red misses. Nets trail by 19. Pass to Thomas. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Van Vliet with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. 11 feet out and he hits it. Big Red's got 12 points.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Thomas from the arc. They get it back. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
And Thomas right there just did a great job making himself available. Getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Pass to Big Red. Claxton, a screen on Jaquez. Here's Big Red. Fires for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
And so it's Charlotte, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Filipowski, and it's Tiny in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Filipowski in the high post. Pass to Tiny. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Tiny's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Now Kuminga. He's guarded by Bridges. Now Holmes. Poole for 3. Sinks the tray. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
The reply from Poole. He can do that all day.
Jaquez, the pass to Filipowski. Here's Tiny. Outside Jaquez for 3. No good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Reeves. Brooklyn with the board. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Tiny passes to Morant. It's Bridges on the wing. Still without a bucket.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here's Poole. And they recover it. Sabonis, the pass to Holmes. Second shot opportunity. Jaquez grabs the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Nice shot by Tiny.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Reeves against Morant. Now here's Reeves. He's closely guarded. Lets a floater go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First
And
team.
Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
No good on the free throw. For Brooklyn, Nurkic has checked in for Filipowski, and it's Alexander Sarr in for Jaquez. And he sinks the second. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Bridges outside. From deep, Morant. And it's Poole with a rebound. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Charlotte. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Reeves. Shoots over Morant. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Poole. Reeves has got 5 now.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Here's Kuminga. That shot missing. Nice D from Bridges. Nets trail by 20. Here's Tiny. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Pass to Reeves. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
Tiny. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Hornets leading by 22. Kuminga, the pass to Poole. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Tiny. Looking to win the run. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Reeves, the pass to Holmes. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Reeves with the ball. 7 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Poole shot is off. Well, the Nets shooting just around 26% for the game. Pass to Tiny. From deep. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. checked in for Holmes. And it's Rozier in for Poole. Hornets leading by 19. Rozier outside. Oh, stolen by Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Pass to Tiny. And here's Bridges. Here's Sarr. Lets the three fly. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac really has a good feel and understanding of how to work off of the screen. He can run these sets virtually in his sleep.
Morant surveying the floor. Misses from close range. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Hornets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the middle. It's stolen by Nurkic. Bridges passes to Morant. The Hornets pull it in. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side Reeves. Stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Hey, whenever you can, you want to push it in. Bridges will finish it for you.
Charlotte leading by 16. Three-pointer Rozier. The rebound by Bridges. And the Nets shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. Morant with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
For your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
For Brooklyn. Hurdles checked in for Nurkic. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. Sarr against Hayes. Pippen outside. Pass to Pirtle. count the basket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Rozier outside. Here's Big Red, covered by Pirtle, and the basket by Big Red.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Tiny. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Pirtle. Thomas passes to Pippen. Now here's Pirtle. Now here's Thomas. He's got 7, and they pick up 2.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Rozier outside. Pass to Zubac. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Nice shot by Tiny.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Hornets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Yes, it's good.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Making some changes. Filipowski comes in for Sarr, and Jaime Jaquez is subbed in for Thomas. Claxton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Fred VanVleet comes in for Rozier. And here's Charlotte now. They lead by 11. Pass to Big Red. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Pirtle in the post. Open on Claxton. Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle's got 6 here in the quarter.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
And stolen by Claxton. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one drops for him. And the Hornets lead by 15.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Tiny. Sends it home from three-point land. Tiny's got 22 points. Here's Big Red. Claxton finds Porter. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Charlotte now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings. And as we always like to clarify, the power rankings combine the standings with teams' momentum at present.
You know, Ernie, momentum can be a powerful thing, especially when you got a diesel engine driving it.
Or a jet engine.
Or even an electric one.
Oh, E, I get it. E as in Ernie.
So many means
You win,
of
Ernie.
propulsion.
You win.
Oh. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Brooklyn Nets.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Morant. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. We've got Austin Reeves. Kuminga is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Big Red in at the shooting guard position.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Back to Reeves. Here's Big Red. He takes it in, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Charlotte shooting their fifth and sixth free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. And here's Morant. Bridges outside. Here's Tiny. Three-pointer, no good. Hornets leading by 11. Outside Reeves. Pass to Big Red. Sabonis with a screen on Nurkic. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I've played against his dad. Arvidas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Totally uncontested, but it still took impressive balance and agility to hit it.
Inside, here's Tiny. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Reeves. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. Outside Morant. Pass to Tiny. From the wing. Counted. Tiny's got 26.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Big Red, defended by Nurkic. Sabonis' shot is off.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
They get it again. Sarr. And here's Morant outside. Drops in the 3. Morant's got 7.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
Here's Big Red. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Morant, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Tiny. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Outside Kuminga. Here's Sabonis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, just a fantastic up fake. Sabonis timing it to perfection, leaning in to draw contact and get the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
And Sabonis drops them both. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Everybody's watching. Doesn't have winners. Come on, let's see those dance moves. Keep on dancing.
Here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. 4th, Ivica Zubac, and of course Jakob Poeltl.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
Sarr against Sabonis. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Pass to Big Red. Clock at 6. And Moran over to help. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Zubats doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Bridges outside. Outside Moran. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kuminga. Again, Charlotte.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Tiny, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Big Red, hounded by Moran. Here's Big Red. Brooklyn with the board. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Tiny. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
Knocks down the triple.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Moran. No good again that time. Now here's Kuminga. Defense is right there. And here's Zubats to the right side. Here's Big Red. And the 3 off target. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bridges passes to Tiny. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Zubats being very aggressive and taking what he wants. He is not held back at all on offense tonight.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Charlotte also making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Zubats. Jordan Poole comes in for Kuminga. And it's Porter Jr. in for Reeves. Pass to Pippen to stop the drought. Tipped.
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
Here's Big Red. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Hayes is checked in for Charlotte. Good on the second one.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Now Pirtle. He has 7. Pass to Thomas. Outside Jaquez. 5 to shoot. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Jaquez. Pirtle's got 9.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Claxton. Now here's Poole. This one for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Quarter the pass to Poole. Here's Big Red. Jaquez covers. Claxton a screen on Jaquez. Big Red. The rebound by the Nets. Filipowski's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. Rebounded by Big Red. Big Red's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Porter. Pass to Poole. The 3-ball. That shot off the mark.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
And the bucket is good. Pippen's got his first bucket of the night.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
From the high post. That one's wide left. Nets trail by 19. Thomas passes to Pippen. And he comes up with a bucket. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, it's always a good sign when Thomas is creating for his teammates.
Pass to Big Red. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Hayes, the pass to Poole. Drains the triple. Poole's got 10 points in the game.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Guys, back to you.
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Porter looks it over. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he can't get the first one.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Domantas Sabonis comes in for Hayes. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Poole. He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 21. Pass to Thomas. Porter pulls it in.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Off target with the 3. And the Nets shooting 35% in the third quarter. Pippen, pass to Pirtle. Back to Pippen. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Big Red from deep three-point land. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Thomas. Back to Pippen. Pirtle with a screen on Van Vliet. And here's Filipowski. Here's Pirtle. The shot's good. Pirtle's got 13.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Here's Big Red. Jaquez covers. Sabonis with a screen on Jaquez. Here's Big Red. Cans it from the wing. Big Red's got 26 points. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hornets out in front, up 19. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jaime Jaquez out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Tiny in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Big Red. Launches it. And Morant clears the board.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now here's Sabonis. Here's Big Red. Sabonis can't hit. Morant against Van Vliet. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
Over the last few years, we've continued to see Van Vliet improve as a leader, and it really shows up in his playmaking.
Bridges passes to Jaquez. And it's all from three-point range. Hornets leading by 19. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Reeves has understated size for a guard, attacking that rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Filipowski, the pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Great D that time from Zubac.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Big Red, the pass to Reeves. Up top, Zubac. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Jaquez. Van Vliet misses.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Bridges misses. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Jaquez with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And he makes a first.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league, a fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Filipowski, and it's Alexander Sarr in for Jaquez. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Kuminga, he's checked in for Van Vliet. Here's Big Red. Lays it up and banks it in. Big Red's got 28.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
To the paint. Shot by Nurkic, no good. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Hornets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Big Red. Back to Kuminga. Sabonis, the pass to Big Red. Banked it in off the glass. Big Red's got 30 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And here's Bridges. Morant with it, picked up by Reeves. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Big Red, the pass to Reeves. Here's Big Red from downtown. Rebounded by Nurkic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Tiny. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Boy, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Morant with it, picked up by Reeves. Nice shot by Tiny.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
The Hornets have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Nurkic against Zubac. From deep, Reeves. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Morant against Sabonis. To the wing, right side. Tiny. No good on the triple. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Kuminga. An easy 2 on the layup.
Yeah, they're really working the paint now.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Now Bridges from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Kuminga's got 9 rebounds now. Reeves against Morant. Here's Big Red. Zubac with a screen on Bridges. Here's Big Red. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sar's got 4 rebounds in the game. Robbed. Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Zubac. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Sacramento Kings.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Fontecchio's checked in for Brooklyn.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Pass to Sar. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And the Nets shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Hayes against Morant. Pass to Sar. Here's Tiny. Takes the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Tiny's got 10 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Poole from long range. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Out to the wing. Here's Tiny. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And it's Morant with the ball for Brooklyn. Shoots over Rozier. Oh, nice D from Rozier. Morant's gone 4 of 12 shooting from the field. Rozier looking around. Big Red, the pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Tiny, pounded by Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Tiny, no good. And for Charlotte, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Rozier, the pass to Poole. Here's Big Red. Hayes with a screen. Fires from deep. Big Red misses. Fontecchio outside. And it's rejected. And they get it back. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Morant outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Morant against Rozier. A shot to stop the run. And it's Morant missing.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
It's Poole on the wing, defended by Nurkic. Rozier outside. Oh, from deep. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Big Red.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Morant with it, now guarded by Rozier. Morant, the pass to Tiny. And a miss there on the triple. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Holmes, a screen on Morant. Rozier with it. Down low. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with DeMontis. DeMontis, a great team win against a quality opponent, too. What does this say about how you're playing?
It's great for us, building our confidence as a team, sticking together. I feel like we play better consistently, so it's good for us.
Confidence extremely important. Thanks, DeMontis.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And time now to present our player of the game.